Hey ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet, as we're back here for some more Face of the Franchise QB1, and this is Madden 20 Face of the Franchise Khalil Kelley, as we are back here today and episode 41. Well, we are in week 15 and we're about to head home for the final time this season, and today we are hosting the soon to be Las Vegas Raiders, but right now they are still the Oakland Raiders here in this one. Well, actually in this season they should be the Las Vegas Raiders, but we're not going to get into that. But nonetheless, week 14 ended, and it ended in a wild one in an overtime game as we defeated the Broncos there, taking on now the Raiders here in week 15. 4-9 there. They're in last place, and they are the 31st worst team in the league. Take a look at their numbers or their standings here and or their schedule there so far, and they had a really rough go there, and we'll see if that will of course help us out here today, as they have not been playing too well. Kelley in that game last episode, he was 21 of 39, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 sacks, 15 carries for 149 yards, a rushing touchdown, and a broken tackle. Now, Raiders are trying to continue their victory from last week, where they won against the Patriots at home in a close one, 21-17. Carr was 15 of 30, so only 50% of his passes were completed. Or you see their their tight end, DJ Green, who we're going to have to watch here on the defensive side in this one. But Carr, 256 yards, passing, 3 touchdowns, and sacked twice. And Kelley is hoping that this will be a game here that he can make a big statement on. You see a nice run there from Bollinger as he runs that one for a 15-yard gain. So nice job there as he's able to move the chains. And as for the Raiders, well, I should say Kelley believes that the team needs to stay on in today's game and keep at it. Raiders are 4-9, but today they could play as a 9-14. Now, we've had that issue here with really bad teams playing really well against us. So that's why Kelley is saying that they just really need to stay on it here offensively and really keep this defense on and out here as often as they possibly can. So we'll see now Kelley here, 1st and 10, as he throws this one there. That one looks like it was going to go to the backup halfback, Sampson. As you take a look there, Drake could possibly come back next week in the game against the Pats there in New England. As we go to a 2nd and 10, Kelley drops back in the pocket, throws this one up the middle, and that's going to be another catch. And that's going to be now put him now in a 3rd and 4 situation. So 3rd and 4, ball on the other side of the 50 now as we're in Raiders territory. And, of course, Kelley wants to forget about that wild game that he had just a week ago there in Denver. As Denver did a really good job number on us. They kept us there, and we kept them in the game, I think, if anything. So we don't get anything there on that one, so we'll go back and see. Well, Raiders will go ahead and score 7 as we get the ball back on this drive there. And you see Bollinger does a nice little juke move, and then it gets a little more extra yards there to help us out to go ahead and move the chains now at our own 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kelley. And, of course, Kelley here in a shotgun formation. Looks down the field to the left-hand side. He's going to find Steele. He runs across there on that slant pass. And that's going to be a great catch and great run there for him as he gets enough for a 1st. So now we're on the 40 now of the Raiders, trying to see if we can score here this time around. And Kelley here looking to see who he's going to find. And no, Kelley's going to call his own number instead. He's going to have to slide. And he does so there at the 25-yard line, getting 15 yards on the play. And there you see there, excited about that one, showing it is a 1st down. So Kelley, that game there, he did a great job there, managed the time, of course, managing himself and this team down the field. As you see, he throws that one there, and that one, looks like it was intended there for Benjamin, but he could not get his hands on it. So going out to a 2nd and 10. But going back to what I was saying about Kelley, Kelley was, he did a great job there in overtime. It was actually his first overtime game in his professional career as he makes another toss there to Benjamin, who this time holds on to it for the first. Now inside the 20 at the 11-yard line here. 1st and 10 for Kelley. Drops back in the pocket. Nice solid pocket there from him. And he's just going to go ahead and call his number again. And he's going to slide at the 2 as he gets a nice 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. So now they can pretty much call anything here. I'm assuming they're going to try to give this one to Bollinger to try to finish and cap this one off here. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Hand this one off to Bollinger. Bollinger goes around the edge there. Bollinger gets in there, and that is going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Dolphins. And the Dolphins are on the board now here, finally tying this one up now 7-all here in the late in the first quarter now. And that's been an issue here as late too. We have not been able to score in the first quarter, or at least take the lead in the first quarter. And this time we've now tied it up here in this first quarter of this game. Let's go now to a 1st and 10 here. Not really good field position here, as looks like they try to get a coffin kick there. As Bollinger here breaks a tackle, tries to get around the defender, and he gets enough there for the first. Put him at the 16-yard line. That's how the first quarter is going to end here with a 7-7 tie. Going out to the second quarter, we'll see what Kelley can do in this situation, as of course, the team now going the other direction now, and we'll see a good breaking a tackle there from Rudolph, and Rudolph there at the 24-yard line, as it'll be just shy of the first. 2nd and 1. Kelley under center this time. Now is there an ace formation. Hand this one off to Bollinger, and Bollinger's going to run this one again, and another nice run from him, as they really need that here in today's game. Try to utilize the running game. Raiders not too good at stopping the run here this season. So that's something we're definitely going to try to target more often here. But of course, Kelley can run also too. He's getting close to 1,000 yards rushing. He gets sacked there. And that is from Joseph, as he makes a nice tackle there. His 3rd tackle in the game, his 1st sack in today's game, as he gets a nice backing us up pretty good there. 2nd and 16 now. Ball in the 24. Pass there up the middle. Great catch. And a great snag there from the receiver. I believe that was Benjamin, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe, no, actually, I think it was, it was Benjamin. And see, this one's going to go deep there. That's going to be, no, not caught, as that was intended for Jalen Strong, as he tries to catch that one on the on his back there. Could not hold on to it. It's now 10-7. Oakland scores a field goal, getting down the field. And another sack coming our way there, as Marshall gets in there. 1st sack of the day there for him, his 3rd tackle of the day. And that puts us now even back now to a 2nd and 20 or so. Ball on the 15. And we'll see Kelley here throwing this one up the middle. That's going to be a great catch and a great drive here now so far, as they're able to get that positive yardage now here with Silky making a great catch. Nice job there from the veteran. Now we go to another 1st and 10. Kelley drops back, and he does not find anybody, so he's going to go ahead and use his own legs here. Get the 1st down, as he's at the 49-yard line, still in Dolphins territory. 1st and 10. Kelley at midfield. Kelley really says he's excited about the season so far here, seeing what this team can do. Everybody's behind him. All the local media and such are really talking about him and really trying to do a profile, nice profile on him, and talking about his story again of how he came up in the NFL, and of course through the college rankings here, there in at Oklahoma, as he wasn't able to play until his very last year, and of course playing the last 2 games of his collegiate career, and that was the first 2 games he's actually ever played in college, if you remember. So we'll go down to a 2nd and 19. Ball on the 43-yard line. Kelley throwing this one there, and nice job there, as Kenny Steele says, you know what, taking this to the house, put 6 on the board, and that's a touchdown. Dolphins on the board here. Now they have now taken going to be soon to be a 4-point lead here in this one. Kenny Stills does a great job there, breaking a tackle, breaking actually 2 tackles, and finally getting the speed to take off and getting himself into the end zone. Nice run there, nice pass from Kelley. And these two have been just a great 1-2 connection there from the quarterback to the receiver here. 1st and 10 here. Oakland comes back with a field goal themselves, as it's now 17-3, or excuse me, 17-14. But no, you see Bollinger making a nice run there. Go, boy, go. As he makes a nice run, they call a timeout, as there's just 20 seconds remaining here in the half. 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Kelley's got to get rid of that one there, but he is going to get sacked. He's going to have to call a timeout. They're going to try to put anything on the board here, as they are in somewhat field goal position here. They can get somewhere near, maybe close inside the 40. Kelley drops back here, throws this one up there. That's going to be batted away. It's going to make it now a 3rd and 19. 11 seconds left. Ball on the 48-yard line in Dolphins territory. Kelley looking here to see him make a big play. Kelley going to use his legs instead. Tries to go down the field, but he only gets a couple, as there's now 5 seconds left here before the half. 4th and 18, or excuse me, 4th and 8 should be more precise here. Feels like a 4th and 18 situation here, but we'll see. With just 5 seconds left here, Kelley's going to try to see if he can make a play there in the end zone. Kelley throwing this one up there. That's going to go to Benjamin. Trying to call his quick timeout, but they can't. They get the time off, but they cannot get it, get rewarded for it. So that is going to be it for the half. As now we go to the second half, 3rd quarter. We'll see here 2nd and 8. And if you can hear the background there, that is outside. It is raining as I'm recording this early in the morning here. As we'll see, Kelley now drops back. He is going to take off, and he's going to scramble there. And a great scramble there, but he should have slid. I always get nervous about that when I see him, when he takes off there like that. He needs to just slide. Now 1st and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line. Kelley here is going to go ahead and go and try to get away from that defender, but the defender right on him. As Farrell gets his sack there, his 5th sack of the season. That pushes us now back to the 13. So ball on the 13-yard line here, 2nd and goal. Kelley looking for the slant pass there. Gets the pass there. Kenny Stills gets inside the 5. Mark him out the 2 into 3rd and goal. So now 3rd and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Kelley here again, maybe trying to go to the end zone here. He's been so far successful with the pass and also in the run. But you see there, trying to throw that quick pass there. Incomplete. And that was to Rudolph, as he just could not hold on to it, as he was pretty well covered there. Kelley, of course, letting Coach Flores know what's going on out there. So now 20-14 as Oakland is able to come back with another field goal. And we'll see that we get sacked again by Farrell. It's his 2nd sack in today's game on Kelley. You've seen him earlier in that last drive there getting a sack. 3rd and 12. Kelley going to drop back in the pocket here. He's going to look down the field here. Keeps his eye down the target as he wants to get to. That is to Benjamin, who gets the great catch. Puts him down near midfield for a huge 1st down. Way to go moving those chains. So 1st down. Ball on the 45-yard line here. Man in motion. As Kelley here is trying to get, I believe that was Strong there, but nice pass there, thrown across his body of all places, and that one goes to Kenny Stills for the 1st down. Dangerous throw there. Don't want to do that, as I always remind you that, kids. Don't ever throw across your body. Bad things happen. As we'll see, Kelley now drops back here. He's scrambling. He's going to take off. He's going to slide. Thank you. And that's going to be inside the 30. Mark him at, I believe, at the 28-yard line. So a nice hustle there from him, as he's being very smart now here in this drive. Making sure he does not fumble the ball. As Kelley's going to throw this one here quickly. And that was intended for Gesicki, but could not keep his hands on. I believe it might have been tapped or tipped some for the defender. 2nd and 10, ball on the 28 still. Kelley's going to go ahead and take off here. Kelley looking for the blocking. Kelley gets the block. He gets two good blocks there and gets to the 16 as he's inside the 20 here in the 3rd quarter. 20-14. Kelley's determined to get back this lead that they had there and try to attack on more. As we'll see Kelley there throws this one. That one gets batted away. Thank goodness. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now coming up. And we'll see here Kelley has an empty backfield. And Kelley's going to look again to pass. And he's looking down the field here. Throws this down the middle. That is to no other than Kenny Stills. 2nd touchdown of the day here for him. And that puts him on the board here. Currently tied now 20-all, but with the extra point pending, they'll have a 1-point lead here in the 3rd quarter. Great job there zipping that one in there. And, of course, Kenny Stills doing a great job holding on to it to getting the touchdown. 4th quarter now. We'll see here 23-21 as they again kick another field goal. So Oakland's living on the edge here on field goals. Not really scoring touchdowns, and so far that should say something about our defense now. As Kelley there runs this one for 100 yards, or has now ran over 100 yards now on the ground. He has 108 to be exact. 9 carries here in today's game. We'll see Kelley again. Calls his own number instead. Finds the midfield marker and gets enough again for the 1st down. As he has now added now to his total now to 122 yards in today's game. 1st and 10. Kelley drops back here. He is looking, trying to look down the field here. Throws this one there. Nice pass over the shoulder. And that is going to go again to Rudolph. As Rudolph now approaches now the 1,250 yard mark here this season. 1st and 10. Kelley there again throws this one there. And oh, great catch. And that is to Benjamin again, who's just doing a great job here. He's been really doing a great job working on the juggling machines. Kelley has been enjoying that. And Kelley's just really testing him on the field here, what kind of catches he can get. And so far, he's been passing all of them here so far. Maybe with that one drop there earlier. But for the most part here, collectively in these last couple of games, he's been doing pretty well. 2nd and 5. We'll see here, and Kelley here looking down the field here, keeping his eye on the target. He does so. Touchdown, Dolphins. That went to Jalen Strong, and Strong on the board here for him and for the Dolphins. Great job there for him. I believe now he is getting close to 10. He might have 11 touchdowns now for the season, and he's been a great go-to guy for Kelley, especially in the red zone. So we'll go on now here and see it's 31-28 now. Oakland again taking the lead. This time they get a touchdown as Kelley now is going to have to scramble here. Throws this one there on the run. Great job, great catch, diving out there, extending the play. That is Jalen Strong once again, as he is 762 yards, I believe, if looking at my count here for the season. So he's getting close to 1,000 yards here. He can make it by the end of the season. He keeps playing the way he's been. As Kelley here throws this one there. That's going to be a catch there. That's going to go to Stills, and Stills, what a job there on that one there. Great job there, keeping his legs moving, but staying in bounds. Great body control from him. Gets the 1st down inside the 20. Ball on the 13-yard line. Kelley throws this one up there. That one is going to be tipped away. Good defending there from our tight end there. He knew he couldn't get that one, so he made sure no one can get it. 2nd and 10. Kelley drops back in the pocket here. He's going to scramble, calls his own number here. Gets hit and drops down to the 2-yard line. Nice run there from him, but again, he is making me nervous when it comes to rushing. Slide. 1st and 10. Ball on the 2-yard line. Here, Kelley has Stills in motion. Kelley decides to call his own number instead here. Trying to get to the end zone, but cannot. As he gets no gain there, is Joseph right on top of him, keeping a close eye on him on that play. 2nd and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Kelley looking to, again, trying to get in the end zone here. Couldn't get the end zone that time on the ground or in the pass situation here. So they have to go now 3rd and goal as they get another sack tacked onto them. I think Kelley was going to try to run that one up the middle there, but he just could not really move as Kelley heaves this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That goes to Benjamin, as I believe that is his 4th of the season here. And that's another great one there from him as he makes another catch. Like I said, he's been doing a great job there in practice with the juggler machine, getting some catches here, and of course working with Kelley more often than ever. And he really wants to step up to be the next guy, get called up when it comes to wide receivers. Take that number 3 spot maybe from Albert Wilson, as he is currently out right now for a couple weeks. 1st and 10, Kelley is going to hand this one off there, and that is going to go to Bollinger as he gets only a few yards on the play. As we get to the 2-minute warning here, it is 35-31 here. We got to play the long game here with 2 minutes left and just try to run the ball as much as we possibly can. And, of course, get good ball control here. And we'll see Kelley here decides that he's going to scramble here. And oh, he better slide. He does so there. And that is going to be another 1st down. But it's going to be another first time out now for Oakland here in the second half. Oakland still has 2 more timeouts left. It's a $1:54 left here on the clock. We'll hand this one off to Bollinger. And again, another timeout. That'll be the 2nd one for the Raiders. And the Raiders are still down by 4. 2nd and 7. Kelley again, of course, this is going to be a handoff there to Bollinger. See if he can get that 1st down. He finds a 1st down marker and gets there. A little stutter there, but he does get across. And again, gets a new set of downs and another timeout, the last timeout there for Oakland. As this will probably be the final snap in the game here to get the clock running here and try to run out the clock as much as they possibly can. That's a nice or decent run there. Get a couple yards there on the play. 2nd and 6 here, just trying to keep this clock moving here as there's still quite a bit of time left. Kelley here trying to make sure that he can keep the ball in possession and not give it back to Oakland. If they have to give it back to Oakland, try to get it down to a couple of seconds where they have to run possible no huddle plays or some plays that get them gets the receivers to the sidelines. It's another run there from Bollinger. He cannot get to actually lose a yard there on the play. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Trying to wrap this episode up here with a nice bow on it and see how this is going to end. Of course, it's going to end in a nice victory here. 35-31 is your final as they kneel there with only 15 seconds left here. Not much for them to do, and that right there is the ball game. Final score 35-31, 295 yards passing, 245 yards rushing. No giveaways. Nice job there defensively. Defensively, I wish we got some takeaways from on their part, but no interceptions on our part. Kelley 19 of 39, 366 yards, 4 touchdowns, 8 sacks. That's probably the only blemish in his stat line here today. But had 13 carries, 138 yards. He's getting close to 1,000 yards rushing. He should be 1,000 yards rushing, possibly next episode. And of course, he had to have a broken tackle there, as they are now trying to go on this road of trying to be 2-time Super Bowl champions. Take a look there at the rest of the numbers there. Check those out. Pause the video if you have to. But nonetheless, that is it for this episode. As Kelley and the Dolphins get a nice victory here at home, their final home game of the season, because the next 2 weeks they will be on the road and they'll be battling for a spot here. This is actually the next episode. They should clinch the AFC East title going against the Patriots. I was going to say Phillies, but yeah, I've been working on baseball as of late, so yeah. But anyway, nonetheless, that is, next week in week 16, it is the New England Patriots, and we'll be taking on Tom Brady once again, and we'll see what we can do there in Foxborough. Try to see if we can come up with another great victory. Of course, remember last year we played them 3 times. It looks like it could be the same case here this year if everything goes right for the Patriots, especially if the Patriots can win out. They can definitely get a nice spot in the playoffs. They got to get another win or two, and then they'll definitely, I mean, with 10 wins there, you just know they're going to be there in the playoffs by sure. But nonetheless, we just got to make sure we do our business there. So we'll go to the Gillette Stadium next week in Week 16, take on the 10-4 Patriots. So that is it for this episode of QB1. Face of the franchise, Khalil Kelley. I almost forgot what the series was. Jeez, been up too late. But that is it for episode 41. Stay tuned for episode 42 as we take on the Patriots on that last. We got 2 more road games there in New England, of course, in Texas. But we'll take on New England in the next one, episode 42. So stay tuned for that on Madden 20 here on ESGNet. As always, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Check us out also on Patreon if you want to be a Patreon member and be a part of that. There's some great tiers there and some great things in there for Patreon members. Of course, you get to see episodes like this early, about a week or so earlier than you normally would. So that's it for this episode of Khalil Kelley. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.